my dear BSed English students and students of mythology and folklore. Today, we will have a review of mythological terms that we often encounter in the stories of Edith Hamilton's mythology and folklore. So, to begin with, let us have the series of questions. And you can use the chat box to provide your answers for every question that I will be giving. So let's have an interactive discussion of the following. So let's have an interactive response to the questions that I will be providing. Okay, so let's begin. Who was the three-headed dog that guarded the entrance to the underworld in Greek mythology? A. Cerberus, B. Hydra, C. Ortrus, D. Chimera. Answer? Letter A. Cerberus. Use your chat box. Next, what was the name of the boatman who ferried souls across the river Styx in Greek mythology? A. Charon, B. Nemesis, C. Hades, D. Apollo. Answer? Charon. Next, what was the name of the Greek hero who slayed Medusa? A. Perseus, B. Theseus, C. Hercules, D. Odysseus. The answer? Perseus. Next, who was the god of the underworld in Greek mythology? A. Zeus, B. Hades, C. Poseidon, D. Apollo. Answer? Hades. What was the name of the Greek hero who had to complete the 12 labors? A. Theseus, B. Perseus, C. Jason, D. Hercules. Answer? Hercules. What was the name of the king who solved the riddles of the Sphinx in Greek mythology? A. Oedipus, B. Theseus, C. Achilles, D. Hector. Letter A. Oedipus. Next question. What was the name of the Greek hero who sailed on Argo to find the golden fleece? A. Perseus, B. Theseus, C. Jason, D. Odysseus. Letter C. Jason. Who was Pygmalion? A. King, B. Sculptor, A. Philosopher, T. Poet. Answer? Letter B. Sculptor. What did Pygmalion create? A. Painting, B. Sculpture, C. Building, D. Garden. Answer? Letter B. Sculpture. Next, what was the name of Pygmalion's sculpture? A. Athena, B. Apollo, C. Galatea, D. Venus. Answer? Letter C. Galatea. Let's have the next. What did Pygmalion do to Galatea? A. He prayed to the gods to bring her to life. B. He kissed her and she came to life. C. He sprinkled her with magic water and she came to life. D. He wished for her to come to life and she did. Answer: He prayed to the gods to bring her life. Next. Who kidnapped Hippolyta? A. Theseus, B. Apollo, C. Zeus, D. Poseidon. Answer: Theseus. What did Theseus want from Hippolyta? A. Her kingdom, B. Her beauty, C. Her wisdom, D. Her love. Answer: Her kingdom. Who was Orpheus? A. Musician, B. King, C. Sculptor, D. Poet. Answer: A. Musician. Who was Eurydice? A. Orpheus's wife, B. Orpheus's mother, C. Orpheus's sister, D. Orpheus's daughter. Answer: Orpheus's wife. Let's have the next. What happened to Eurydice? A. She was killed by a monster. B. She died of an illness. C. She was bitten by a snake and died. D. She fell off a cliff and died. Answer: she was bitten by a snake and died. What did Orpheus do to try and get Eurydice back? A. He made a deal with the god of the underworld. B. He traveled to the underworld to retrieve her. C. He prayed to the gods to bring her back. D. He consulted with a wise philosopher. Answer: he traveled to the underworld to retrieve her. What was the condition of Orpheus to retrieve Eurydice? A. He had to defeat a monster. B. He had to solve a riddle. C. He had to win a race. D. He couldn't look back at her until they had got out of the underworld. Answer: he couldn't look back at her until they were both out of the underworld. What happened to Eurydice when Orpheus looked back at her? A. She disappeared. B. She turned into a stone. C. She turned into a bird. D. She turned into a tree. Answer: she disappeared. Who was Cupid? A. God of love. B. King. C. Warrior. D. Philosopher. Answer: god of love. Who was Psyche? A. Goddess of beauty. B. Queen. C. Mortal. D. Philosopher. Answer: immortal. Which god fell in love with his own reflection? A. Zeus. B. Apollo. C. Narcissus. D. Hades. Letter. Okay, the answer is letter C, Narcissus. Who was the lover of Adonis? A. Aphrodite. B. Athena. C. Artemis. D. Demeter. The answer? Letter A, Aphrodite. Let's continue. Who was the queen of the underworld and wife of Hades? A. Persephone. B. Demeter. C. Hera. D. Aphrodite. Answer? Letter A, Persephone. Which god was cursed to fall in love with his own mother? A. Zeus. B. Apollo. C. Oedipus. D. Poseidon. Answer: Oedipus. Correct. Who was the goddess of hunt and moon known for her chastity? A. Demeter. B. Athena. C. Artemis. D. Hera. Answer: letter C, Artemis. Correct. Who was the lover of Orpheus and died tragically, leading Orpheus' journey to the underworld to retrieve her? A. Eurydice. B. Penelope. C. Daphne. D. Ariadne. Answer: letter A, Eurydice. Who was the god of music, prophecy, and poetry, known for his love of Daphne? A. Hermes. B. Apollo. C. Dionysus. D. Pan. Answer: letter B, Apollo. Who was the king of Ithaca and the husband of Penelope? A. Agamemnon. B. Telemachus. C. Menelaus. D. Odysseus. Answer: letter D, Odysseus. Who was the son of Aphrodite and known for his beauty? A. Adonis. B. Ares. C. Pan. D. Apollo. Answer: letter A, Adonis. What was the Titanomachy? A. Battle between the Titans and the Olympians. B. Celebration of gods on Mount Olympus. C. Festival honoring the Titans. D. A mythical creature that lived in the underworld. The answer is a battle between the Titans and the Olympians. Who was the leader of the Titans during the Titanomachy? A. Cronus, B. Zeus, C. Hera, D. Poseidon. Answer: Cronus. Which of the Titans betrayed their own kind and joined the Olympians in the Titanomachy? A. Atlas, B. Prometheus, C. Epimetheus, D. Oceanus. Answer: letter B. Prometheus. Who was the mother of the Titans? A. Rhea, B. Gaia, C. Hera, D. Demeter. Answer: letter B. Gaia. Who were the children of Gaia and Uranus and the parents of the Titans? Letter A. The Fates, B. The Cyclops, C. The Hecatoncheires, D. The Giants. Answer: the Hecatoncheires. What did Zeus do to the Titans after the Titanomachy? A. Imprisoned them in Tartarus, B. Killed them all, C. Banished them all to another planet, D. Made them his loyal servants. The answer: letter A. Imprisoned them in Tartarus. Who were Philemon and Baucis? A. Pair of humans who showed hospitality to the gods. B. Two gods who fell in love and got married. C. A pair of titans who helped the Olympians with the Titanomachy. D. Two famous heroes of Greek mythology. The answer is letter A. A pair of humans who showed hospitality to the gods. Which of the gods did Philemon and Baucis welcome into their humble home? Letter A. Zeus and Hera, B. Apollo and Artemis, C. Hades and Persephone, D. Dionysus and Aphrodite. Answer: letter A. Zeus and Hera. What did Philemon and Baucis offer their divine guests to eat? A. Feast of the roasted meats and fine wine. B. Simple meal of bread, olives, and cheese. C. Nothing, as they had no food to spare. And D. A meal of nectar and ambrosia. The answer is a simple meal of bread, olives, and cheese. What did the gods do to show their appreciation for Philemon and Baucis? Hospitality. A. They turned their humble home into a grand temple. B. They granted them eternal youth and happiness. C. They gave them a chest full of gold and precious jewels. D. They blessed them with many children and grandchildren. The answer: they turned their humble home into a grand temple. Who was Alcyone? A sea nymph who fell in love with a mortal man. B. A goddess of hunt who was beloved by all. C. A mortal woman who was turned into a bird. D. A queen who was punished by the gods for her pride. Alcyone is a mortal woman who was turned into a bird. What was the name of Alcyone's husband? A. Ceyx, B. Orpheus, C. Theseus, D. Perseus. The answer is Ceyx. Let's have the next. This part, we don't have any choice or choices. You provide the response on the chat box. Who was the father of Prometheus? Answer: Iapetus. Next. Which Greek god punished Prometheus for giving fire to humans? Answer: Zeus. Next question. Which titan gave the gift of fire to humans? Answer: Prometheus. Who was the lover of Io? Answer: Zeus. Which Greek god punished Io by turning her into a cow? Answer: Hera. What did Pandora release into the world when she opened her box? Answer: evil. Who was the god of music and poetry? Answer: Apollo. Who was the husband of Pandora? Epimetheus. Who was the god of music and poetry? Apollo. Who was the god of the underworld? Hades or Pluto. Who was the god of wine and festivities? Bacchus or Dionysus? Who was the god of the west wind? Zephyr or Zephyrus? And that's the last question for our review for this day. And hopefully, you have captured some of the important details that might be included in our exam. So, with that, thank you so much for your participation in our review. So, with that, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye, class.